What's up, you guys? In this video, I'm going to review, unbox, and kind of mess around with this kettle grip product I saw on Amazon. I will put timestamps and links down below in the description box. It's something that really kind of caught my eye as far as it hits on all cylinders of things that kind of fit with this channel, being that it's something that's very versatile, it's inexpensive, and hopefully just kind of adds a little more fun to your workouts in your own little home gym, or if you're going to be taking it to travel or whatever. So let's get into it though. But before I do that, if you guys like this content, you guys want to see more of it, please like and or subscribe. But let's get into it. All right, so this is the product right here. It just came in Amazon. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this thing to share my initial thoughts on it. And right off the bat, it's definitely bigger than I thought. And looking at it, it's definitely just the initial thoughts is just it's a nice kind of solid plastic. I mean, it's lightweight, but as far as like the grip, perfect grip in my opinion. I don't like things kind of like too big in as far as grips. Let's open it up though, and pretty much it has this really nice rubber coating on the inside. Otherwise, pretty self-explanatory. I'm really curious how this is going to fit. I mean, I know I've saw a couple of videos before where they kind of essentially can fit over most dumbbells. I'll be curious how it fits with my power blocks. This video could all just be a bust in a second here once I kind of get my power block on and see if it actually fits on my adjustable dumbbell. What made me initially kind of attracted to this product is that I always talk about the benefits of a good adjustable dumbbell set and their versatility. I've always linked this one pair down below by Cav in the description box. I'll link it, but I like that one because for the price and the free shipping, it's a no-brainer, and it's also just gives you a lot of weight for what you get for. I think that was like a 100-pound pair I was linking about. But if you could get something like that with a lot of external weight, and assuming it doesn't like fall off on the clamps, something like this would be an awesome addition to a pair of adjustable kettlebells. So let's go see if it fits my power block. All right, guys, you're seeing here how easy it was for me to detach my power block and actually set up this kettle grip. And as I was setting it up, I mean, I knew this was going to be a game changer immediately as far as how this worked out. So if you have a power block, or if you're thinking about getting a power block or a pair of power blocks, this is definitely a no-brainer to pick up. I think Power Block actually makes something like this, but for the price of $35, and I forgot to mention, these are actually made in the USA, so that's something to kind of consider as far as not some mass-produced, product, whatever. But awesome thing, guys. You're gonna see me just going over a workout and just doing some exercises, just messing around with this. And guys, this is the stuff that I really want to highlight and just promote on this channel, and that's exercises, products, things that just make working out at home easy and fun. That's what I'm doing. I'm just playing around. So you're just seeing me kind of test the limits here. I'm seeing how I can clean this thing without being too cumbersome. And believe it or not, once I kind of got the groove where I got to put the spikes of the power block on the outside, I figured out that this actually feels really good. Honestly, this feels better than a kettlebell. I mean, all the exercises really feel like you're swinging a kettlebell. Granted, the width is bigger, so like when I get to like heavier swings, I still could do like heavy 80-pound kettlebell swings and wasn't hitting my feet, but that might not fit for everybody. But since the kettle grip kind of moves a little bit, like it doesn't stay totally straight, and that might sound like a bad thing, but it's actually a good thing, especially when you get to the rack position. So when you see some other exercises here in a second, when I get to the rack position, like when I'm pressing it, it kind of bends a little bit, so it kind of fits a nice little pocket inside like the rack position. Here you're seeing me do a swing. I mean, this feels exactly like a kettlebell swing. I always promoted 35 pounds for a guy as far as a kettlebell. That's what I have, just one 35-pound kettlebell. And I've always loved swinging heavier kettlebells if they're in the gym or whatever. And now that I got the opportunity for a really low cost of entry to be able to swing 80, 90 pounds at home for what the price I paid, I mean, this is that sells itself for this value. I mean, definitely worth it. Definitely genius product. It's made out of, it's plastic, obviously, or maybe that didn't, may or may not be kind of obvious. Definitely fine. Feels secure. I mean, when I was flinging the weight around, it was fine. I did drop it at one point, so that was bad, but I ended up clipping it back in. It's plastic, so maybe you might slip around. I didn't feel like it was really slippery, but I probably will put some grip tape on it, which I was planning on putting a lot of that grip tape and other stuff, so I'd put that on there eventually. But you're just really seeing me just try out essentially anything I can think of. Everything is just thought of on the fly as I'm doing this, and like I said, it just feels like a really good kettlebell, basically. The rows felt good. And it, this is the stuff that, like I said, like all the products I get, all this stuff's kind of meant to kind of go together, which is, I don't know if you can hear the excitement in my voice, but this thing's awesome, guys. I mean, I always promote a lot of times single dumbbell stuff a lot in this channel. So sometimes for practical purposes, sometimes people can't afford 2 dumbbells right now. So I said, really, if you can get 1 single adjustable dumbbell, you can do a lot with that. And this is no exception, where I use a pair of dumbbells for like presses, but half the time I'm only using 1. So my point is, I'll probably just leave this thing attached to my 1 power block and then leave my other power block just, you know, open if I'm doing some other single arm stuff. But really easy to detach anyways if you had a kettlebell or you had a power block and you want to unscrew it and screw it back on. Here you're seeing me do some rack squats. Again, felt really easy. You would think in the shape of the power block that might feel kind of awkward. Doing some, you know, side crunches. I always love side crunches just in the way they feel. I'm not like doing them just to really, I mean, obviously they work your obliques, but I just do them because one of those exercises just kind of feels good. Doing these kind of, you know, reverse grip curls here. Later on at the end, I kind of improvise like a squat curl. Really just kind of trying everything here, just messing around. And that's what I love of products like this. It makes the workout just fun. I'm not showing you every single set. This is pretty much all the exercises I did. So I did this for like multiple sets and reps. But I just had a great time just kind of playing around with this. And this is one of those products and one of those kind of workout sessions that I like to highlight on this channel, is that this is what this is all about. Just kind of having fun, doing some movements, you know, playing with weight. You start seeing me kind of improvise into this kind of modified swing here. I kind of do like this little neutral swing. This is actually where I dropped the weight and kind of dinged it up a little bit, but it was fine. Then you see me again kind of going into these kind of a heavier swings. So this was like maybe 60 pounds or 70 pounds, something like that. But I eventually get up to 80, and I don't know if you can't really see it. I probably should have faced you. Doesn't really, you know, clears me pretty good. Again, I don't know how I should have measured the distance. Actually, I tried measuring the distance. One of my kids took the tape measure, so that's kind of lost in action. Here you're seeing kind of like a front squat. I used to do this before holding a power block, and now with this kettle grip thing in there, it actually makes this exercise feel a little bit nicer and just feels better. So I'll definitely be doing this for like my front squats with my heavy dumbbell. I'll be doing this in the future. I think here you're going to see again this kind of like neutral grip swing. This is probably going to be a new staple that I'll be throwing in the mix. So that's it, guys. I really just wanted to showcase the product. I was not paid to say any of this stuff. I wasn't given this product. I paid for this product, so I was really happy that this all worked out. I had no idea if this even would work out, if it would even fit on my power block. One of those awesome purchases, definitely something I'll be putting in the description box forever, probably, of a recommended product that I'll be using and recommending for a lot of people. But as always, if there's anything you guys want to see in the future, please let me know. Please like and or subscribe if you like this kind of content and you like this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.